Hey y'all, the Lady Empath 1111, guys. We're gonna get right into this you versus them reading. All right, I'm gonna post the short of this on TikTok, but if you want the full reading, then click on the link in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, then let's get it. All right, so we know with the you versus them, we're going to look at your energy versus your person's energy. Right, we're gonna get 3 cards. So the top 3 cards is going to be you collective. This is your energy. Right, then we're going to look at your person's energy. All right, we're going to look at the mutual energy, how you guys both feel mutually. All right, then we're going to look at the challenge or obstacle that you could be facing at this time. That'll go here. All right, and then what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is, ooh, the Chariot. This might be your destiny, right? This could be a destined partnership, guys. All right, so we're going to get into it. And then we'll, in the extended, we will clarify, all right? And the extended will be here. It's not going to be anything separate. I'm just saying for my TikTok people, it will be longer. So if you want the full extended, then make sure you catch it. Click on the link and go over to YouTube, all right? So like I said, collective, this is your energy on the top row. Again, take it how it resonates, guys. This is a general reading. Everything may not resonate, right? Let's get to your energy. So the first card out is the Ace of Swords, all right? So in the recent past, you've gained some type of clarity about a situation, person, place, or thing, but you are really sitting very clear. Like you could have found out a truth, something that could have been hidden, but with this Ace of Swords, there's definitely some type of clarity that you've gained or knowledge. All right. In the present moment, you focused on your 10 of Cups. I love it. All right. So you collective, you want happiness. You're focusing on your family, your finances, your career, just your overall general happiness. You know, if you're not in a relationship with someone, you're really focusing on your happiness, right? Having or obtaining that 10 of Cups, whatever that means to you, right? It doesn't necessarily mean a relationship for everyone. It could just mean that your children are healthy and stable. You have a family that's healthy and stable, right? But in the present moment, you are sitting in this 10 of Cups energy. Now coming in the near future for you, collective, all right? We have the Moon, all right? So you could have some type of subconscious fears. This does lead to divine feminine energy with this Moon card, but coming up in the near future, there may be some type of subconscious fear or something that you feel like is hidden from you or something that you want to be illuminated, right? Again, 222 on the timer. We will clarify. All right, so let's look at your person's energy. All right, so coming in for your person in the recent past, we have the Page of Swords. So this is someone who you could have just recently met or just recently started communicating with. There's something new about this Page of Swords energy, which it does deal with communication. So maybe this is someone that you guys have started communicating. It's not like huge, great communication, but it's like you're at the beginning steps of communicating something with this Page of Swords energy. Maybe this is your person wanting to communicate something with you or has communicated something with you. Again, take it how it resonates. We're going to clarify. All right. In the present moment, your person has the King of Cups. Okay. So your person is open, right? In the present moment, showing up as a King of Cups, this is someone who's emotionally centered. They're balanced. They're in connection with their emotions, and they truly want to open up to this connection. 10 of Cups, King of Cups. You guys are in alignment with what it is that you want. So I'm curious to see what the other cards are going to reveal, right? Because even if you look at the recent past energy between the two of you, it's like you were on a quest for clarity. And I feel like your person may have given you that clarity with the Page of Swords, which is about communication. Both of you guys are coming up as communication within the recent past. Right, but I do feel like your person gave you some type of clarity or could have communicated something with you as we look at the dynamics of these cards together. Now, the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups, again, in the present moment, you guys both want the same thing. You want family, you want stability, you want happiness, you want an emotional connection or something that fulfills you on an emotional level. All right, so let's look at what your person has coming in the near future. The 5 of Swords. Something happened. Or something has happened, or something is going to happen within this communication. I mean, I can't even get it out. Within this connection, because you guys have been certain. But coming up here, there's uncertainty. There's fear. There's something that has caused someone to be second guessing the connection is what I'm hearing. Because you have subconscious fears with the Moon card, dreams, illusions. But your person has the 5 of Swords, which also they could be in their head about this as well, feeling like, you know, am I sinking? Are we swimming? Like, what are we doing here, right? All right, so let's look at the mutual energy. So the mutual energy between the two of you guys is the 8 of Cups. I can take this both ways. So the mutual energy is that either the two of you guys want to walk away together, right? 8 of Cups. Or you need to walk away from things, you know, people, places, or things in your life that could be causing a distraction within this union, because I do see how the energy completely switched from the recent past, present moment to either where you guys are now, or what's coming in the near future, because this is when the uncertainty comes about. So with this 8 of Cups being the mutual energy, I feel like it's both ways. You guys need to walk away from anything that's causing a distraction in this union and walk towards peace and happiness with each other. All right, let's see what the obstacle or challenge is. All right, because this is mutual. So mutually, both of you guys know it's time to walk away. And I don't feel like it's from each other, because you've been happy up until this point that's coming up here. So I do feel like this is you guys, the mutual energy saying, hey, we got to get rid of the distractions and walk away from anything that's not leading us to our highest and greatest good. All right, and then the obstacle or challenge, right? The obstacle or challenge is the 4 of Cups, being open. 555 on the timer as I say that. It's time for change in this dynamic. It's time for change in this union, right? Because the obstacle or challenge is, are you going to receive what each other is offering? I feel like you're offering this person something. I feel like your person is offering you something. But the mutual obstacle or challenge is accepting the offer, right? Not becoming bored and stagnant with what's going on, but really truly being open to what's next or what's in store for you guys. All right. I heard, are you open to see what's happening next, right? Are you open to receiving what's going to happen next? It's about being open, right? Something about you being open. All right, I wrote down, are you open to receive what's next, right? Because I feel like that's what the obstacle or challenge is. Well, I see that's what the obstacle challenge is. It's really just letting go in this freedom and just being open to receive, you know, the shells, right, that are being presented to you, you know, the gifts that are being presented to you, and recognizing it for what it is, because what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck was the Chariot, right? So this is definitely about movement and moving towards your destiny, moving towards a new balanced, harmonious union, right? That is definitely what this is about. All right, TikTok Collective, I'm going to end it here for you guys, but YouTube, we're going to continue on. So let's go to the tarot, guys. So we're going to go to the tarot and clarify each of these cards in depth so that we can really get an understanding of where you are. So let's go back to you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, right? The collective that's watching at this time. So in the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like this is you gaining clarity on some type of situation. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords for my collective. What's the Ace of Swords for the collective? What was this clarity? Okay. The 6 of Swords. I heard you gain clarity on why your person was not moving forward and not communicating. Yeah. 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords in reverse. Let's get one more, Spirit. And I feel like that person brought you clarity. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, that's exactly what we said. You know, you gained clarity on what it is that your person was not communicating and why they were not taking some type of action towards you. Now, we're going to see, because your person has the Page of Swords. That is the communication. So we're about to see exactly what that communication was. But this was something that you needed to hear or be knowledgeable of or gain information about in order to move this union to the next step. With that Knight of Wands energy. Okay, now that we have a clear understanding of what the hindrances have been, now we can move forward in the present moment. What's the Page of Swords? What's the Page of Swords? What's this communication, Spirit? The Karmics. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? King of Swords. Yeah, I told you, I feel like your person discovered some type of truth about karmic energies around them. Someone that could have been materialistic, using them for money, right? Material gold digger type of energy, or someone that was trying to remain codependent on them. I feel like your person is coming up as the King of Swords, right? Page of Swords, King of Swords. This is someone who could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this person stood up and was honest, right? About either their feelings. What's the King of Swords? What's this honesty? Yep, King of Wands. This person was honest with the karmic people around them that they wanted to pursue you in a different way, is what I heard. King of Wands, passion. This person is very passionate about you. So I do feel like this is someone who had to stand up for themselves and say, you know what? Hey, I'm passionate. Look, King of Wands and the King of Swords, right? King of Wands, King of Swords. Your person was like, look, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm passionate about the collective. This is what I want. This is who I want. And I'm not going to let you, karmics, stop me from having what it is or pursuing what it is that I want with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like that was the challenge that that you guys have faced in the recent past of just your person openly communicating to those around them how they felt about you. Spirit said get a oracle card, and I never do this in the middle of readings, but I literally heard pull from one of these decks. What's the direct communication that you wanted to get for the collective to hear, Spirit? You said grab the deck, so what we need to hear, right? Look, flipping right on out. We need to let each other go. We need to let each other go. I feel like there were people around you, around this person that was telling them that y'all needed to let each other go. That's the communication. I don't feel like this is your person saying that. That's that Page of Swords energy. And this is what pissed your person off. There were people around your person and saying, hey, y'all need to let each other go. Y'all need to let each other go. What else was the communication? What other communication took place? Wow, they coming out, y'all. I'm always here for you. See, I felt like people around your person was telling them to let it go, but you didn't change in who you were, right? Because you were clear. Ace of Swords is coming up in your energy. So you were clear about this connection, divine feminine, divine masculine. And for the purpose of this reading, I'll probably just say divine feminine, but again, take it how it resonates with you. I feel like you were clear and you remain patient with this person because it says I'm always here for you. So even if you were in an energetic separation, I saw 1111 on the timer, right? Even if you were in a separation from this person, you remain consistent and you did not let them go. Like you really were still there for them, even if they needed you, even if you guys were separated, while other people around them was saying y'all shouldn't be together, y'all need to let it go. So I feel like I said, like your person stood up, like your person was like, you know what, I don't know what's going on here, but divine feminine is my person and I'm clear about that. I'm clear about what I want. And this is someone who had to, you know, they had to say some stuff. Now, I mean, the King of Swords is going to tell it like it is. Like they're not going to mince words. And I feel like this person was very clear on what it is that they want and who you are to them. All right. So coming up here in the present moment, we have the 10 of Cups with the King of Cups. I feel like this is the two of you guys together. There's healing coming to this union. Let me cover her little naked self up, right? There's healing that had to take place within this union, but it was more so about an equal balance too, because again, I feel like your person could have definitely had gossipers around them with that Page of Swords energy as well of communication and having to truly figure out for themselves what it is that they wanted, right? King of Cups. Am I going to stay in this King of Wands, King of Swords energy, right? Because this is your person, King of Swords, King of Wands, or am I now going to form a more emotional connection? I feel like that's what took place here because we do have the Moon in reverse with the Chariot, right? So with the Moon in reverse and the Chariot, this is your person realizing that they had to let go of some subconscious fears, right? In order to truly move towards you in a more balanced way. So this is someone who could have been full of passion, King of Wands, which is sexual energy. With the King of Swords, someone who's a protector, right? The King of Swords always has the sword drawn, like the sword is in your hand, right? So this is someone who could be a great protector, very passionate about you, but there was no emotional connection or something like, or this person wasn't open to show their emotions because the King of Cups is being clarified with the star, the Moon in reverse and the Chariot. So this is someone who had to realize in order to move things forward, they were going to have to let go of some subconscious fears that was stopping this union from healing and really coming together in that manner, right? It's thundering outside, y'all, and the sun is shining bright. Confirmation, right? See, the sun is shining bright, so for all intents and purposes, it's beautiful outside, but the thunder is rolling in the background is what I heard Spirit say. There's a message in everything, right? There was thunder. The thunder in the background of this connection was what? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The wagging tongues, trying to cause storms and chaos when, for all intents and purposes, it's sunny outside. You have to watch for the people in the background is what I heard Spirit saying, because there was something, Ace of Cups in reverse in the bottom of the deck with the Three of Wands in reverse. This is what has been causing the stagnation and delays towards what you guys know to be a divine union, because you got the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups both in the present moment. In the present moment, you guys are where you were supposed to be when it comes to your intentions about this union. But it was the noise in the background. It was the thunder, right? It was the thunder in the background that was stopping this new beginning and the moving forward. But then we got the Tower. Let's go. Because what the Tower means is that, guess what? Some people end up getting left behind. And that's exactly what this is. So even in the present moment, as I heard that thunder roar in the background, is crazy now because the sun is still out and now the thunder has stopped, right? There could have been a Tower moment even in the present moment. I would say within the last 90 days or less that you and your person have experienced that has allowed some people to be left out in the cold, or brought about a realization of who needed to be left out in the cold. Wow, with the Eight of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse at the Eight of Cups. I'm no longer holding on to people that are crutches, right? That are using me as a crutch. I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, it directly correlates to that Queen of Pentacles, of someone having to leave anything behind that was not beneficial to them in any type of way, and just making that decision to walk away. It never rains in Southern California. Someone could be from Southern California and it could be raining where you are when you watch this message, because I told you it's thundering outside, but the sun is out. The channel song that came on is It Never Rains in Southern California, right? So you could be from Southern California, or you could be somewhere where it's rainy right now. All right. So again, in the present moment, I feel like you guys are good. I feel like it just had a lot to do with the karmic chatter in the background, what I call the thunder. Now, we really got to look at, though, what's coming up here in the near future, because in the near future, there is some type of subconscious fears that you're dealing with, Divine Feminine, with the Moon card. But then there's also the Divine Masculine now also being in their head with the Five of Swords. All right. So let's clarify the Moon card for Divine Feminine. It may be cold on the East Coast, but on the other side of town. All right, what's the Moon energy for Divine Feminine in the near future? What's this Moon energy? Wow, the Star card. Every time I see a star, you know, the Star card, I always take it two ways. Ooh, and the Empress. Okay. Whenever I see the Star card, it's almost like, you know how you see someone on TV and they're a star, right? And it's like, oh my God, they're getting all of this recognition. I feel like with this Moon energy, the subconscious fears has a lot about you having to remember who you are, Divine Feminine, as the Empress, right? Because the Empress with the star. I do feel like Divine Feminine, sometimes when the chatter in the background, that thunder that we heard, sometimes okay, I hear an analogy. You know how you sitting outside, because I'm outside a lot, and the thunder starts coming. Well, you know, with the thunder, usually lightning is going to strike. I saw that lightning on the Tower card that we saw too. It's like you hear the thunder and you're waiting on the lightning to strike. But the lightning is not going to strike because the thunder was just a distraction. All right. So within this union, I feel like the chatter in the background from these people, the karmic energies around you and your person, is the thunder. But because you saw the thunder or you heard the thunder, Divine Feminine, you're looking over your shoulder waiting on the lightning. That is you stepping out of Empress energy, because as the Empress, you know that you embody, number one, all of the queens. Right? Number two, you know that you have this nurturing, compassionate energy about you that you can co-create anything that you want for yourself in your life. You have the womb. So with the Empress and the Star, it's almost a reminder for you to not let subconscious fear stop you from what you know innately in yourself is your destiny, right? Because again, what you didn't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot, is the destiny, right? Is movement. So it's like Divine Feminine, you're being reminded, don't let the thunder distract you because you're waiting on the lightning, but the lightning isn't going to come. You're being called to remember who you are and let go of those subconscious fears with that Moon energy. Now, your person is coming up with the Five of Swords. Again, I feel like this is communication though, but I feel like your person is somehow getting in their heads right now. So Spirit is telling me again to use the communication deck, but this time I'm seeing the other one. So let's see. All right. So your Divine Masculine is in this Five of Swords energy, in their head, you know, kind of not sure what to do, how to communicate, or what the next move is going to be. It's like, where do I even focus, right? Where do I focus my attention at this time? What's the Five of Swords on the floor? All right. I need to tell you the truth. Okay. I need to tell you the truth. What else? I'm in love with you. Maybe your Divine Masculine hasn't been open and vulnerable with you. Maybe you know that this person loves you, but it's a difference, guys. I love you and I'm in love with you is two very different things. I feel like coming up here in the near future, your Divine Masculine is going to have a reality, a harsh reality, that they know that they now have to be honest. And not only do they need to tell you the truth, they're now being honest with themselves that not only do they love you, they are in love with you. Very different. Very different. You can love your mother, you can love your father, you can love your neighbor, right? But you are in love with those people. That's a different level of love. And I do feel like you have a Divine Masculine who, with this Five of Swords energy, is kind of in their head, because now they're coming to a realization that, damn, Not only do I love divine feminine, I am in love with this person. And I do feel like that's causing a degree of fear because this person has not been in love before. Let's go to the tarot and look at this truth. What is the truth? All right, so this card says, I need to tell you the truth, right? What's the truth? I saw the high priestess at the split. I saw the high priestess at the split. Yeah, what's this truth? With the five of swords at the split. And the tower at the split. All right, there's the truth. And the 8 of cups at the split, y'all. All right, what's the truth that divine masculine wants to communicate to divine feminine? What's this truth? Ooh, 3 of swords, yeah. This is someone who now wants to tell you about the heartbreaks they've experienced in the past. I feel like this isn't someone who's been open to you in that manner. You know that they've had broken relationships or bad relationships, but this isn't someone who's ever opened up to you and told you how it impacted them. So this is someone who now wants to open up about the emotional pain that they suffer, you know, some of the heartbreak, some of the grief, you know, even maybe tell you how, you know, they were a period of depression that they went through, right? What's this truth that divine masculine wants to communicate? 10 of Wands. This person wants to communicate that they are very burdened. You know that they have a lot going on. There's a lot of extra responsibility in their life, that they're working hard to kind of complete some things, but it is a burden. And this person is carrying a lot, right? Sagittarius energy, Libra energy with 3 of hearts. 3 of swords. All right, Libra energy, Sagittarius with this 10 of Wands. What other truths does this person want to communicate? What other truths does divine masculine want to communicate? All right, we got the Chariot in reverse. You know, this is someone who's now realizing that they need to be more self-disciplined. You know, this is someone who, for all intents and purposes, may have had a plan for their lives, but then when they met you, they realized that they lacked direction. Like, they had this one plan written out and they thought it was a well-written plan. And I heard you threw a wrench in their plan, right? You threw a wrench. Thunder is rolling, guys. Confirmation. You threw a wrench in this person's plans where they thought they had a plan. Now they're realizing that they lack direction. And they could have been a little careless as well. You know, Cancer energy. All right. The number 7 could be significant. You could be a life path 7. All right. July 10th could be significant. October 7th could be significant. 3/10, March 10th, October 3rd. Any of those could be significant to you in this connection. All right, but this is someone who is definitely in love with you. All right, they are in love with you. So now we had this mutual energy of the 8 of cups. So both of you guys mutually know that you need to walk away from something. All right, let's see what this 8 of cups is. What is it that the collective need to mutually walk away from? We'll look at them individually because maybe you guys don't need to walk away from the same thing, right? Maybe there are different things. So let's see, what is it that divine feminine needs to walk away from? What's the 8 of cups for divine feminine? Let me love you down, guys. Channel song, let me love you down. All right, what's the 8 of cups for divine feminine? Temperance. All right, so you have to exhibit more determination, right, and patience. That's what it is for you. You have to walk away from doing things too quickly, right? Being impatient, divine feminine, because your 8 of cups is the temperance. So you're walking away from impatience. You're walking away from self-doubt, especially within this connection. And you're walking away from caring about the opinions of others. What is divine masculine's 8 of cups, spirit? What is divine masculine's 8 of cups? 8 of Wands in reverse. This is the divine masculine who needs to walk away from stagnation, right? This is the divine masculine who needs to know how to move about things more quickly. This is someone who could be very logically minded, and in doing so, they're kind of leaving you on red or not being intentional. Because you know we saw that lack self-discipline, right? So this is someone who now needs to redirect their focus or become more focused and be more intentional about what it is that they need. So both of you guys have things with this 8 of cups that you need to walk away from. And both of them really are about your mindset and how you are being intentional or taking action on this relationship. So that's what the 8 of cups is for both of you guys. And that's something that you truly have to examine for yourself. Like, how can you move forward? Now, the obstacle or challenge here is the 4 of cups. That is very significant because when you look at the 4 of cups, it's like someone is bored. Like, you know, now you're offering this person something, but they're not taking it, or they're not seeing what's right in front of them. And I feel like that's the challenge for both of you guys, to see what is right in front of you. Why do I say that? Because in the present moment, you have the 10 of cups and the King of cups. In the present moment, everything is aligned. But it's when this doubt creeps in here, coming in the near future. And for some of you guys, this is a timeless reading. So even though I'm reading recent, past, present, and near future, all of this could have already happened, or maybe it hasn't happened yet at all. So you have to, again, take it how it resonates. But with this Four of Cups energy being the obstacle or challenge, it's like now being open to receive the gift of who you are to each other. All right, let's clarify the Four of Cups, Spirit. What's the Four of Cups? The Devil. I knew. I saw it popping his damn head out. All right, karmic attachments. What's the Devil? Yep, the Chariot and the Knight of Cups. So this could be both of you guys or the Divine Masculine with this Knight of Cups. That could have toxic attachments with the Devil card that's stopping them from moving, right? Because the obstacle or the challenge, clarifying the Eight of Cups for Divine Masculine, was movement with the Eight of Wands. See, you are being called to be patient and be determined. So I feel like you, especially with the Ten of Cups, you know what you want. You are always clear, right? Because you had the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. You, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, my top row folks, you were always clear. You didn't become uncertain with the Moon card until your Divine Masculine became uncertain, right? Because you mirror each other. And it's crazy because you were mirroring each other here. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, King of Cups. But then we got the Moon and Five of Swords. So there is a mirroring that's taking place, which absolutely leads me to believe that this is a soulmate twin flame connection, because the two of you are absolutely mirroring each other at this time. But the next move has to be Divine Masculine, right? The next intention to move this forward has to be Divine Masculine. Why do I say that? Because you got the Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Chariot. Now, this was the Queen of Cups, and I would say this is you, right? But with the Knight of Cups, I'm really heavily picking up that Divine Masculine has to examine some type of toxic attachments with the Devil, right? I was going to say, what's the Devil? And the damn Nine of Pentacles flipped out before I could shuffle. All right, so this is a Divine Masculine who may need to bring into balance their own independence or how they see independence, right? With the Nine of Pentacles. You know, maybe this is someone who feels like, you know, independence means you have to have a certain, you know, whatever. I don't know, whatever their Nine of Pentacles is, right? But this is someone who's being called to re-examine how they see independence. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Maybe this is someone who needs to learn how to work together as a team, right? Unity consciousness. Maybe this is someone who's used to being in that Nine of Pentacles energy, and that fell right up under the Devil. So that is this person's toxic attachments. They're overly independent. So this is someone who's going to have to walk away from that mindset, which is why that Eight of Wands is here. They have to move away from that mindset and know that to be together takes teamwork, and that the two of you guys are a team, which is why you, Divine Feminine, are being called to be patient and determined with that Temperance card. Now, again, we have the Chariot here is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So let's clarify. What's the Chariot? Spirit is what they don't see coming. Why is the Chariot here for what they don't see coming? I do feel like there's going to be some movement. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a cycle that's completing for you, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and there's going to be movement. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yep, the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is someone, see, what's going to complete this cycle is your person, King of Wands, realizing that there are karmics, that there have been lies that have been told, right? This is someone who now has to realize that there have been lies that have been told. There have been people around them that have been dishonest. And when this person does realize that, that's when the cycle will complete itself. See, this is your person's karmic lesson. Your person's karmic lesson is for them to understand when people around them are lying and toxic and not telling the truth. This is a Divine Masculine who could have had people that lied on you, and they questioned you, like they didn't know who you were. So it's almost like this Divine Masculine had to remember who you were. Would my Divine Feminine truly say that? Would my Divine Feminine really do that? Would my Divine Masculine really say that? Would my Divine Masculine really be out with another person on a date? Like, but someone told a lie. You know, that's what the Queen of Swords is about. So you could have had, especially you, Divine Masculine, could have had someone that went back to your person and said, hey, I saw your person at the strip club with such and such. And meanwhile, yeah, you was at the strip club, but you weren't with nobody. It's a bunch of people in the strip. You know, it's just I don't know why I brought a strip club scenario, guys, but just something like that, to where they were dishonest in what they were saying. But the thing is, your person should have known that they were dishonest, right? Because your person should know you. If this is your true divine counterpart, they should know who you are at the core soul level and what you would and would not do. And I do feel like there were people lying around this person, and for some reason, I do feel like they believed it for a period of time, but that's what's coming into completion. This Wheel of Fortune is completing those cycles of learning karmic lessons. And I do feel like your divine masculine had to learn the lesson that there are lies around them, or there are lies that have been told, or dishonesty, right? With the Queen of Swords in reverse. What's this Queen of Swords in reverse? What's this dishonesty here? Yeah, betrayal. This is definitely someone who betrayed your person by telling them they communicated lies, right? Communication, swords, deceit, betrayal. This is someone who has someone close to them that stabbed them in the back, in their back, right? Stabbed them in the back, were dishonest and deceitful. What's the Ten of Swords, Spirit? Look, third party. Oh, damn, all of these. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna read them all, y'all. We got the Three of Cups in reverse to the Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. The lies that were told to your person was definitely to stop your person from recognizing who they were, right? To keep them in this King of Pentacles in reverse energy, which is someone who's materialistic, doesn't know the value of money, right? But they're also stagnant and not making any movements. What they're growing isn't amounting to anything, all because they listen to the third party, Three of Cups in reverse versus you, Three of Pentacles in the upright. The only card over here is to understand that we are a team, and then you have to communicate as a team. And when people come in to bring discontent, right, between the two of you guys, you have to have open lines of communication to recognize the tricks for what they are. And I do feel like this is a divine masculine for a very long time did not realize the tricks of the people around them, but what they were not doing is working together with you, Three of Pentacles. If this person had been working together with you the way that they should have been, you both, or they would have known much earlier that there were people around them that were causing dissension, right? Lies, fighting, battling. And it was also causing this person to not see who they were. The King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles are in reverse. So this is people who were keeping this person thinking that they didn't have enough. Lack mindset is what I heard, right? Because we got Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles. It was people around this person keeping them in a lack mindset so that they wouldn't truly see their value. Why? Because when your person sees their value, then guess what? They walk the hell away. And I do feel like this is a divine masculine who has began to see their value. And when this person saw their value, they realized the dishonesty of those around them with that Queen of Swords in reverse. If only you knew how much I do love you. I feel like this is someone who questioned your love, and you were like, if only you knew how much I like, what are you talking about? But they were listening to the people around them that allowed them to sow seeds of doubt about you in their head. And this is channel song for you, Patti LaBelle. You know, if only you knew. And you were telling this person, look, if only you knew how much I do need you. I need you. So people could have been telling this divine masculine, no, she don't need you. Divine feminine don't need you. She got everything she needs. Right? But it says, I dream of moments we share, but you're not there. So you dream of the moments that you and this person have shared, but you look up and realize, guess what? They aren't there. I'm living in a fantasy you don't even suspect, could probably care less about the changes I've been going through. And I feel like that was you, divine feminine, going through these changes, going through your awakening, going through the dark night of the soul within yourself, really wanting your person to be there for you. But guess what? They couldn't be there for you because they didn't know, because they were going through their own dark shadow, right? They were going through their own dark night of the soul. So they could not be there for you. And you're telling this person, look, if only you knew how much I do need you. But then this person is like, divine feminine don't need me. Why? Because the people around them were saying, guess what? Divine feminine don't need you. All right. Let's get some other direct messages from your person, guys. Let's use the okay, I heard the where is this deck? I see it over here. Here it is. Heart's Hidden Secret. All right, Heart's Hidden Secret. All right, so what's hidden in the heart of this divine masculine at this time, Spirit? Even with that song, you know, I feel like your divine masculine is going through some things. And I feel like they're saying, hey, you could probably care less about the things that I've been going through. But I feel like this is a divine masculine who, again, wants to communicate. Page of Swords was out there, very first card of communication, right? So maybe this is someone who wants to communicate the things that they have gone through, because you don't even know what they've gone through. Wow, pride at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who had to get out of pride, right? They had to let their pride and their ego mind go. This is someone who's very arrogant, egotistical, or stubborn in their actions, right? But this is someone who had to release some degree of pride in order to truly open up to this connection and walk away from this stagnant energy with that Eight of Wands in reverse. This is someone who could be preparing a foundation. right? A foundation of stability, you know, establishing their own security and stability at this time. You know, this is someone who's building something. They're on the track to building a life, you know, for themselves, for their children, for you, right? We have emotional storm in the reverse, though. So I do feel like this is someone who would want to communicate that they have been through some things, right? And they're now coming out of it because that emotional storm card is in the reverse. But this is someone who at one point had been in an emotional storm, very unstable energy. They were very affected by the separation that they felt between you and them, right? But this is something that was necessary for this person's soul growth. Yeah, this person is exhausted. I feel like this person is very tired, exhausted, the turmoil that they've been in, depleted. They're feeling drained. They feel like this has been a very long journey at this time as well. Oh, okay. Soulmates, yeah, for sure. Soulmate and obsession. Like, this person is obsessed with your energy, and it's not a bad obsession. It's not like a stalker obsession, but again, there's a lot of wands here. We had that queen, the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Like, this person is very passionate about you. Eight of Wands, but it's because they know that you're their soulmate, right? They know that there's a deeper connection between the two of you guys. There's a deep love, deep unity, and deep connection. So much so that this person questions themselves. Like, am I obsessed with divine feminine here? Like, I think about this person all the time. It's an infatuation. It's an adoration, or shit, is it an addiction? Like, I don't know, because all I can think about is divine feminine. So this is someone who's definitely in their head about you, obsessed with your energy. They could be watching you, sitting under the stars, thinking about you. There was a lot that this person was hopeless about. Like, this person may have felt like they were just sinking and that their whole world was falling apart. But the reason they felt this way is because they were directing their focus and energy in the wrong direction, and they were listening to people that they should not listen to, right? So with the Eight of Cups being the mutual energy, this is someone who had to let go of that stagnant energy, because that stagnant energy was also leaving them feeling hopeless. Conflict. Yeah, there was a lot of conflict. There's a lot of conflict within this union and within this person, right? Clashing differences, incompatibility. I feel like there were people around them that told them you guys were incompatible, that you were just too different. But that's the twin flame dynamic. You are meant to be different. You aren't meant to be the same. No one's meant to be the same, because you're meant to learn from each other. How can you learn from someone that's exactly like you, right? Duh. But it's people who do not understand divine union, that do not understand that there are supposed to be differences. It's divinely orchestrated that way. So I feel like a lot of the clashing and fighting that this person could have had was even internal conflict, because you guys are different. You know, people are saying you're not compatible with this person, you know, and I feel like that's that Five of Swords energy of just in your head, overthinking things, you know, really frustrated because there's an internal conflict. Thinking. So now we look, thinking and running. This person has been doing both at the same time, is what I heard, right? This person has been thinking and running all at the same time, right? Thinking and running all at the same time, because it's like the more this person thought about it, the more they knew that you were their divine counterpart. But it's also like the more they thought about it, the more scared they became, and they continued to run. I'm sorry, guys. I'm straightening up my cards. I hate when they get all crazy looking like this. All right. But there's something here about this person thinking and missing you, right? They're thinking a lot. Let's clarify that with the tarot. Where my tarot cards go? What is this person thinking about at this time? What is this person thinking about? How to balance things out with you. Two of Pentacles, right? How to find some type of balance in their life. What's the Two of Pentacles? King of Cups. Yeah, this person is also trying to figure out how to balance their emotions as well. Like, this is someone who wants to now be more balanced. Maybe this is someone who was not emotional, right? They were not emotionally available, is what I'm hearing, right? This person maybe wasn't emotionally available, and now they're bringing balance to their emotions so that they can find a good balance between logic and emotion. All right, because this person did come up as the King of Swords, right? King of Wands. But we need balance, and that's where the King of Cups comes in. The King of Cups brings in the balance. So with the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups, I feel like this is someone who now knows that they've been running, they've been ghosting, right? Running is here. So this is someone who knows, for all intents and purposes, that they have been running and disappearing and not showing up for you in the manner in which they need, but they've been thinking a lot about this. And one thing that they have to admit is that they miss you, they crave you, and they desire you. Because what is this? Soulmates, obsession, and thinking. That is what's taking place. But this person had to come outside of that emotional storm because it was exhausting, right? Exhausting being in this constant conflict in their head, going over the differences. See, this is someone who could have wrote down a list, right, of the similarities and the differences. or the things that they liked about you and the things that they didn't like. And what they found was overwhelmingly everything was positive. So it's like 39 on the timer, right? The number 39 could be significant. But this is someone who, even after they analyze everything in their head, they realize that they're still much better off with you than without you. Why? Because you're soulmates. But this is someone who's logically minded. So even when they took the logical approach, I heard all signs still pointed back to you, or all roads still pointed back to you, right? I feel like this person in question was this reality, right? Was this just a fantasy? It's almost like somebody waiting on the other shoe to drop. We always say that, right? Am I daydreaming? Am I imagining? Am I fantasizing this? Or can I really have this? I feel like this is someone who had to come to the realization that, guess what? I can really have this, right? This is something that really can work out for me. But a lot of times this could have been the people around them that saying, you just fantasize, and like, this don't happen for real. Like, fairy tales don't come true. Guess what? Fairy tales absolutely come true, right? You have to believe and know and understand that. There are a lot of people 40-40 on the timer, right? 4 is protection. 44 on the timer. Come on, y'all. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, because there are people around this person saying, that's, you just daydreaming. That's the fantasy. This is the honeymoon stage. It's not going to be like this forever. So I feel like your person got in their head and they start doubting the connection because it was almost like it was too good to be true. Fantasy. So now this person wants to apologize for the conflict, right? Apology coming right up on the conflict, exhaustion, and emotional storm. This is someone who now wants to apologize because they realize that they were the delay. They caused the delays. They caused all of what's been going on within this union. It has been their fault. And now this person does want to ask you for forgiveness. They want to come in return and apologize, because now they know that the conflict that they were in is what made you feel conflicted. See, you were certain. Ace of Swords was your very first card in this connection. You were certain about the connection, but this person, because of the internal conflict that they were experiencing and the fact that you guys mirror each other, made you begin to second guess the connection yourself, which is why that moon energy came in here for you. Finality, all right? So this person is thinking about how to bring things to a closure, right? How to close this cycle of their life and now move on to the next cycle, which has everything to do with you, right? At the bottom of the deck is intuition and realization, right? So this is someone who now has begun to follow their intuition, and in following their intuition, all roads lead to my heart is what I hear. This heart, all roads lead to my heart. This person is now beginning to realize, right, and understand that you guys belong together. There's this inner knowing that this person has now, that they know that you guys are meant to be. But this person had to realize that for themselves. So now they're thinking about family, right? And closing the distance between the two of you guys. If you guys are at a distance, they're thinking about closing the distance that's between the two of you guys and really begin to concentrate and build on what it is that they truly want, which is family and stability, and closing the distance between the two of you guys. This person only wants you. They may even want a second chance. I see second chance here as well. This person is longing and craving for you as well. There may be a lot that this person has not spoken to you at times, and I feel like a lot of times they just don't know how to communicate. They're overwhelmed with the thoughts that go through their head because they're thinking all of these things, but they don't know how to formulate the words to express to you how they feel. All right, let's get a few of the Romance Angel deck, and then we will close out. All right, any other messages, Spirit, for the collective at this time? All right. It's time to clear your energy, right? It's time for both of you guys to clear your energy, right? It says release your ex, but I'm not getting this as an ex. This is the time has come to clear your energy. I do feel like that's something that both of you guys need to do at this time in order to truly balance this out. Again, you guys wanted the same thing from the very beginning, and then fear came about, and fear for both of you guys, right? It's time to lighten the energy around you guys as well. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like it's time for you guys to just let go, be fun, have flirt, find yourselves just at a different space and time. This is you, worth waiting for, divine feminine, because you had temperance as your obstacle or challenge, you know, waiting, right? Being patient and determined. You know, so it says divine timing is at work in your life, worth waiting for. So if you are in separation from this person, realize and understand that it is worth waiting for. You just have to allow some things to shift within this connection, right? And definitely shift in the mindset of your divine masculine. All right. And the final card is forgiving and learning. Yeah. As you release and heal from the past, you'll experience more love in your present moment. All right, forgiving and learning. So if you and this person have a history together, it's just time for you to forgive what happened in the past and learn from that so that you can move forward and have a healthier future dynamic together. All right, that's what I have for you. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box. Personal readings can be booked on my website, thelady1111.com. Love and light as always, guys. The Lady Empath 1111.